Welcome to TechPOS, Retail Budtender Training. As a basic Budtender, you will not see this screen. This is what we call the Business Insights or the dashboard. This screen is only visible to owners and managers, but there are a few things you can reach from anywhere in the system. First up is our little live chat here in the corner. This is directly to our support team, not to a robot or a computer, and we are around from 9 a.m. EST until 1 a.m. EST, so we're here for you more often than not. We can change our password from the little gear, view our schedule if our management team decides to use the scheduling feature, and sign out of the device. From the little house, we can switch locations if we have multiple locations and have access to them. From the little clock, we can clock in and out of the system using either our employee ID or our employee PIN, both of which can be found in your employee profile. Just hit clock in to clock in and clock out to clock out. The little megaphone will give you all of our new feature updates and step-by-step instructions on how to use them. The video player will give you different AI video support depending on the different page of the system you're in. Now, coming into the main menu. Again, I'm in an owner-manager account, so I see everything. You will have a lot less tabs in your basic Budtender account. Let's start with the POS sales page, since this is where you're going to spend most of your time. We can have any number auto-populate here if you have a set cash-in amount every day. We can also back it out and type in a number, or open drawer and enter in all of the exact bill and coin denominations and have the system do the math for you. Once we have our cash-in amount, we're just going to hit confirm. Now we're in and ready to make sales. We can scan items directly into the cart. We can search by name or SKU or terpene. We can break it down by category, by species, even by weight. Once we've found the items that our customer is interested in, we can see the basic information from the home page, and if we click the add to order, we can have the full information of the product in case our customer has any questions. Now that we have an item in the cart, we have quite a few options. First, we can see how close we're getting to our 30-gram limit, both here and here. The system will not let you sell over. This is so that you and your customer know how much wiggle room you have left. We can delete the item away. We can add more of the same item. Now let's say this customer forgot their wallet. We can come in and hit start new order. Now we can continue serving the customers in line. If that original customer comes back, we can come into our view orders and reopen the order right where we were. We can cancel order if we know the customer is not going to come back. We can find order if someone comes in with a receipt. Don't worry, we're going to go right through the refund process in just a minute. We can add or remove First Nations tax if you guys offer this service. If you do not, we can also remove this button from view. The Cancel Open Order button is the most important button in the system. Anytime you have an order sitting under the opened orders in your view orders, it is currently holding inventory quantity. Hitting the Cancel Open Orders will cancel and close all of those orders and replace and put back in all of your inventory and stock. If we need to save our management team any cash flow notes, we can do so here, and we can close register to cash out at the end of the night, but we'll come back to that in just a little bit. Now, there are many different discounts that can automatically apply to your products, but if we hit the balance due, we can apply a discount. For a completely manual discount, you will need management team PIN or password. For customized discounts entered by your management team, anybody can select. Now, I'm going to throw this through for cash just to show you a quick sale. Your receipt is automatically going to print and your cash drawer is automatically going to open. But we can reprint receipt, reopen cash drawer, email or text message receipt, as well as assign a member if we forgot to at the beginning of the transaction. Now, let's talk about the refund. Generally, we're going to go to the order options, the find order, we're going to type in our order number and hit open. That will open us back up to this page for the order. We'll then come into the order options and the refund. Because I chose cash and store credit are options. If I would have chose debit or credit, all three would be options. This is the important part. If we select defective, it will go into a defective hold inventory where it cannot be bought and will wait until it's able to return to distributor, destroy, or however we're getting rid of it. If we select unopened, it will go right back into our sales inventory so we can sell it again. Once we're finished with our order, we're just going to hit Start New Order, and that puts us back in the POS screen to continue making sales. Now, let's talk about the rest of these top buttons. First up is the Combos button. This button will appear if your management team makes any combos in the system. You can come in, view the name, the price, what's included for the price, and even add to order with the click of a button. The coolest part about the combo feature is if we add one item from our combo to order. We'll get a little pop-up where you can try to upsell your customer on the rest of the order. You can show them the details and hit one button to turn that into the combo. Next up is the accessory sale button. This button is not normally on your POSs. This button has to be specially requested. This button will allow you to sell accessories that are not currently in your system by giving it a name, a selling price, and the quantity to add to order. The issue with this button is it does not account for cost pricing and will change profit reports to not be 100% accurate. For our gift cards, we can add them to order. We can choose any number we'd like or one of the presets. Once added to order and our sale is made, we can then hit the Activate/Reload button, where we can then scan or enter the card number and add it to a new card or reload an existing card. Whether you can reload or not is up to who you are getting your gift cards from. When it comes to our online orders, anytime we get an online order, we of course have the option for a ticket to print and all of that fun stuff. But for the POS page itself, you'll get a little do-do-do-do kind of noise and a bright red number up here in the corner. We can come in, hit the Start to Prepare. We can either scan the items in the order or select their lot from the drop-down menu and then hit the Finish Online Order button. If it's paid in store, it is going to bump you to the POS screen to take the payment. If it was paid online, when you hit the Finish Online Order, it will print all receipts and signal for you to give out to customer. If you're being bumped to the POS screen for payment and the customer isn't in yet, we can always hit the Start New Order and their order will be waiting for us under the View Orders. In the back end of the system, your management team can set up where they'd like you to cash drop. So taking money out of the register to put in the safe before the shift is finished. If you'd like to make a cash drop anytime before that pop-up, we're just going to click on Cash Drop. I have currently only made $122 in sales, so it will only allow me to cash drop $122. It will not allow you to cash drop your float. If we need to add money into the register for any reason, we can do that through the Cash In button. So this is if we need to add extra money after the cash in, like quarters or 20s or whatever we've run out of. We can add members into the system right from the POS screen. And we can also, of course, search our members to add to order. We can search by card number, first name, last name, member number, phone number. I'm going to search a member I know is in my system. I can read any notes left on the member. I can view their order history, including going right into their last order in case they really like what they had last time but can't remember what it is. And I can tie the order right to the member. The TechPOS offers a few different members programs built right into the system. We have separate member pricing if you'd like to do it that way. We have a visits option where the management team would pick the number of visits and the discount after those visits. And we also have a point system. Off the bat, the point system is 1 point per dollar spent and a divider of 100 when spending the points. But those numbers can also be changed if the management team reaches out to the support team. Now, that is pretty much our POS page, besides for the cash out. When we cash out, we're going to come to the options. We're going to hit that Cancel Open Order button to close out any orders that may be holding inventory but are not completed. And then we're going to hit the Close Register. This screen will pop up if any manual inventory adjustments are done. It wants you to confirm the levels of the product to make sure your adjustments were needed. Then we're going to hit the Open Drawer and Count Cash, where we can enter in all of our bill and coin denominations, and then confirm and confirm to close out our register. Now, my system's going to glitch out for just a few seconds here. It really wants to print your end of day receipt, but I don't have my printer plugged in. Your end of day receipt will include all debit and credit totals and all of that as well. You do not have to enter anything in yourself. Now, as a basic Budtender, you will only have access to the POS sales page. To start the inventory audit, you can come in and hit the new audit. We can give it any name we like. I'm just going to throw in some gibberish to go to the next page. Now, on this page, we can choose categories, brands, individual products, and we can even just scan the product in our hand into the audit. For example's sake, I'm going to pull in my seeds. Again, I am in an owner-manager account, so I see absolutely everything. In a Budtender account, you will only see product name, product SKU, location, the spot to put the counted quantity, and a spot for any notes. You will not see expected, difference, or cost. Once you enter a number and leave the cell, it will save automatically. And if any number except the expected is entered, it will signal for the adjustment. This can only be seen by management employees. As a Budtender, once you're done, we just leave the page. And do remember this is a live audit, so your expected quantity will change based on what you sell. And you will also have access to start the online order catcher. If we come to the online orders list and hit detect new orders, this will signal a ticket to print out anytime we have an online order come in. We can also print them individually, as well as come in and take a look at any of the details we may want to. The final pieces of the system that you will have access to as a Budtender are the video support and the support hub. The video support is filled with little videos to teach you how to use each page of the system, and the support hub has our new feature list to show you step-by-step instructions on any of our new features. The knowledge base, which is filled with videos, articles, and all sorts of stuff to help you learn all of the system. Our ticket portal, where you can submit feature requests, concerns, anything you'd like to talk to us about. And our contact us, where you can get in touch with the account management team, the support team, or anyone you need to talk to here. Please remember, if you have any more questions or concerns, to reach out to support@techpos.ca, call the support hotline, or just go to the little chat here. We're happy to help you. I hope you have a wonderful day.